Yo, y'all wanna know some shit that just like pissed me off, bro? It's like, dude, look at this shit. Y'all could read that. It says what time, blah blah blah. You could read that, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm gonna read that for you. It says what time I'm free after school. I said word. You let me know anytime after 2 is calm, like 2 or 3 p.m., 3 or 4 p.m. I sent this at 2 p.m. and then she replies at 11 p.m. saying, "Hey, so," and then this is the picture she sent. And this basically just says after school we're gonna pull up to Just Reen house, then chill at the beach. Oh shit. And then that shit gets cancelled, bro. And I hit her with the this is the next day. I was like maybe, me thinking maybe she actually did have some last minute plans, and I was like, fuck it, bro. It don't even matter, bro. So I said that right there, as y'all can see. Right here, my fault. It says, so when were you linking? And she said, at 3 p.m. tomorrow. 30 minutes later, I reply, say on God. And then she replies, well, yeah. So I'm thinking, oh shit, maybe she actually was just busy, right? And then look at what I just got a message to. Oh my God, my friends made plans to go to the city. Like, dude. Like, that is what happens when you're just a fucking monster, bro. This is what happens when you're chopped and you're a creature, bro. You're like the 10th option, bro. It's like, dude, I'm not even the second option, bro. Like, I'm the fucking 5th, 10th option, bro. And it's like, wow, dude. Fuck, man. And it's like, how do I even ascend, bro? Because I tried to ascend with the filler shit, and I got absolutely botched. So, bro, is genetics really the only thing I could do to even look slightly good, bro? Genetic pill is brutal, bro. Wow. I've slept on it, and the thing I realized is that, bro, I think the reason why a lot of this shit happens is, you would assume, bro, the more you like somebody, the more you put in effort, the more you try and obtain something, you would assume that shit would work, and they would probably like feel the same or something, but that might actually be the exact opposite, and as crazy as that sounds, bro, it really is the truth, bro. It really is just how the entire, just how everything works, for example, taking a white shirt you could find anywhere, it holds no value, you could buy it anywhere, you could find it anywhere, and I think that's where it all goes wrong, these females are, that's not even like, I don't even want to put it that way, because it seems like I'm putting the blame on them, but there's a lot of shit I could do to improve and get better overall, but I think it's the fact that I am so readily available, I do my work and I reply back within like 20-30 minutes, and I think that, because I reply back so fast, that I'm not something that they value, because it's like, dude, if you get their attention by doing nothing, it's kind of like brings down your overall value, but yeah, and you could fake this shit and like reply 1 to 2 hours late, but what's the point of that, bro? You're just fake being busy, bro. Like, there's nothing you gain from that, you know. There's no point of faking being busy, you know. It just does not make sense, you know. Why would I purposely ignore a text and reply 1 to 2 hours later, bro? And you know, that's the other thing I want to talk about, bro. If someone actually wants you, bro, I don't think you would even. I wouldn't even be making this video right now. You know, if you were actually valued, you know, I feel like they would do the same, bro. They would reply back, talk fast, you know, and just overall just make time for you and just like message you and shit, bro. But you know, since I'm not up there yet, I'm still not model level or anywhere close to model level. People really like don't care, or they don't value my time because I just don't look good enough, you know. So that's low-key what I wanted to talk about also, bro. Like, to just summarize the whole thing, bro. If you were to choose between a rock and a diamond, which one do you think you would choose? You would choose diamond, right? Because you think it's more valuable, more rare. You don't come across a diamond every single day. You can find a rock anywhere in the entire world, you know? You can find a rock literally about everywhere you go. There is a rock literally everywhere you go, you know? There's nothing special or unique about it, so you don't really value it. And I think that's what's going on with this shit, you know? One, she probably don't find me super attractive, which it kind of sucks, you know, because it's like, dude, I have no other option, you know, like, no matter what I do, bro, I can't pull anybody, you know, and it sucks, you know, and I don't want to put myself to where I have to settle with a big or a fat girl, you know, because that's just not me, you know. If I was fat, you know, I don't care, bro. I would settle with anybody, but, you know, I just want somebody who's just like something like me, you know. They don't have to be super fit, super model level, just like, as long as you take care of your body, bro, take care of yourself, and, you know, you have a little bit of self-control to where you don't just stuff food down your throat, and, you know, you could do that shit and still not gain weight. Like, all it takes is just eating the right food and cutting out all the processed bullshit, bro, and you can very easily reach the same point without having to do any exercise or anything if you just eat in a deficit and you just lock in, bro, you know. So yeah, I think that's what I realized, bro. People want to chase something that they can't have, you know. I think that's why people, that's why I think even myself am a victim, you know. It sucks, you know, because I just seen the Obsession movie, and it's like, I'm just a fat loser, bro, for even thinking about this, but, you know, I did it. It might be like Nikki, bro. Like, I'm really just obsessed, you know. And it sucks, you know. It's I know it's not healthy, but what else can I do, you know? It's the one thing that I can never attain in life, you know. I've had girls here and there, but they've all been either semi-big or big, and it's like not some shit I could be proud of, you know. So yeah, all I deadass want is just someone who's a relatively just normal weight, that isn't morbidly big or obese. Just somebody who's just someone like me, you know. As you can see me, bro, I'm mad skinny, bro, you know. So if they're literally anything even close, even if they're a little bigger than me, bro, you know, I don't really care. It's just it's a problem when they're like too big, bro, you know. And it's cooked, you know, because in the last video I talk about all humans should be evil, or all humans should be equal, and yet I'm like classifying these people, and it's like, wow, bro, I'm just a hypocrite, bro. I'm no better than anyone else, you know. But yeah, bro, that was about all I had to talk about in this video.